Hey Eagles, welcome to a new exciting episode of the Avion broadcast. I'm Brianne Weathers.
And I'm Dominic Popolo. It's been an action-packed couple of days with homecoming and family weekend, bringing parents, alumni, and more to campus to celebrate the Embry-Riddle spirit.
I had a lot of fun last weekend. My favorite event was the homecoming concert. What about you?
Oh, I really love the homecoming concert, but I also really like the volleyball game. Athletics officially broke the record attendance with over 1,100 attendees at the women's volleyball game on Friday night. And at the volleyball game was also the crowning of homecoming royalty.
Let's head over to the ICI to see who got crowned homecoming king and queen.
So what's your name?
My name is Summer Hernandez.
And how does it feel to be this year's homecoming queen?
Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I'm just so honored to be representing the school and to even have been nominated in the first place. So I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really, really excited and really grateful.
And as homecoming queen, what does homecoming weekend kind of mean to you?
I think it's just a great time for all of us to get together. I love the school spirit that we have. And I just love seeing everyone get excited for all these events. The school does a really great job with hosting everything. So just being all together and celebrating, just the school in general is just awesome. I love it.
And then what's the event you're looking forward to most this weekend?
The homecoming concert. Tomorrow, be there. I think it's going to be really good. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the concert.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Gosh, so what's your name?
Hi, my name is Tashoma.
And how does it feel to be crowned homecoming king this year?
I feel very happy and excited that everybody nominated me for being homecoming king, and I really appreciate everybody for voting me.
And as a member of the homecoming court, what does homecoming weekend kind of mean to you on campus?
Homecoming to me personally represents a time where alumni and students on campus get to reconnect, but also families come over to see what the students on campus and their kids are doing. So it's a great way to reconnect.
And what's the part of homecoming you're most excited for?
I'm going to be completely honest with you, the food. That's what I'm pretty excited for.
No, that's a great choice. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats to Shoma and Summer.
Let's head down to the beach where Caden McVeary got to talk to the Dean of the College of Business, Shannon Gibson, about a project they were doing to clean up the beach.
My name is Shannon Gibson. I'm the Dean of the David B. O'Malley College of Business at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
What inspired you to create this event and have people come out today?
So I'm a firm believer that business should be a force for good. And Embry-Riddle is a huge part of the Daytona Beach community, and as a college, we were looking for a way to engage students in servant leadership and understanding the importance of organizations having a positive impact. And it seemed like beach cleanups were a natural fit for that. And over time, it just seems to have grown. And this is a smaller event today because it's so early in the morning, but everybody appreciates the opportunity to do something good and be part of the bigger town where we reside.
Thanks, Caden. What a cool project that they're working on.
Let's head over to Jillian, where she's the latest on the weather.
Well, weather across the nation is fairly busy, but luckily it's going to be staying well away from Daytona Beach and really Florida in general. Currently, Denver's getting slammed with snow right now due to this low pressure system, but that will be eventually pushing northeast, but it is going to be forming this pretty big rain band that's going to be bringing rain to the central states. And I don't know if you see down here, but that is Hurricane Rafael, not going to be posing a threat to land right now, just stalled over the Gulf of Mexico. A few outer bands could be reaching places like Texas and Louisiana, but other than that, should stay well offshore and not really impacting directly anywhere around us. Temperatures are going to be dropping due to this low pressure system over in places like New Mexico and Denver, dropping down into possibly the upper 20s. And again, they've been getting lots of snow and cooler temperatures this weekend, but that will be eventually again pushing out, warming up their temperatures into the 40s and 50s, around the normal temperatures for this time of year. Around us, however, not going to be really feeling those low of temperatures just yet. However, forecasts are showing a possible cold front into next weekend. But as far as this weekend goes, we're going to be staying in our usual upper 70s to low 80s throughout the day. And then again into the overnight hours, into the upper 60s and low 70s. Really nothing out of the ordinary there. And then again in Saturday, going to be warming back up into our usual 80-degree temperatures. Futurecast not really showing much. Rain, a few pop-up showers are possible, but not really seeing a lot of rain in the forecast for this weekend. Clouds are going to be the main story, really. A patch of clouds is going to be covering the state for the most part this weekend, but again, rain should be staying well away from us as of right now. Tropics, hurricane season isn't over just yet. It ends on November 30th. And needless to say, it is pretty busy for this time of year. Here's Hurricane Rafael, like I mentioned earlier, should be staying well into the Gulf of Mexico. But the National Hurricane Center has marked this yellow area of possible development, giving it a 20% chance of development. Something to keep an eye on, but not really much of a concern at this time. 7-day forecast, really not much change throughout the week this week. Partly cloudy skies with highs ranging into the upper 70s and low 80s.
Nothing new to see here. I'm glad we can get a couple more weeks of sunshine before the brief Florida winter comes our way.
Over at the Avion, we've had a really exciting week. We've officially dropped issue 3. Some of the features of this issue include Hurricane Milton relief, Halloween Spooktacular, and the fall cycle scene, which took place at the Daytona International Speedway just a few weeks ago. There's some really great articles and pictures in this issue. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Do you have a favorite one, Brian?
My favorite article is about the Spooktacular because that was a really fun event to attend.
I agree. It was so nice to see everyone's costumes and just seeing everyone get in the Halloween spirit. And I actually wrote that article. And if you want to submit an article in the future, just be sure to email it to news@theavion.com. And we have our issue 4 deadline coming up November 10th at 11:59 p.m. So I can't wait to see everyone's articles before then.
If you were around this weekend for homecoming, I'm sure you know the weekend couldn't be complete without the homecoming concert featuring Dea and Neon Trees.
As always, the concert was an exciting event that saw record attendance this year. I was fortunate to be there for the entire event, including the fireworks, and I loved every minute of it. Let's look at a quick recap from this Saturday's event. Hey Eagles, we're here on the Fitness Center lawn for Touch 'n Go's annual homecoming concert featuring Neon Trees and Dea as a part of Homecoming and Parents Weekend. Oh my gosh, so what are you looking forward to the most for students to experience at the homecoming concert?
I'm so looking forward to the vibes. I think we've done great this year to curate the most immaculate vibes I think we've ever had at any homecoming concert, and I am beyond excited. Nothing is going to stop these people from coming to this concert, not even the rain, not even thunder. Well, we will stop the concert if there is thunder, but rain won't stop us, and we're all ready to have a great time.
Yeah, no, that's so great. And are there any potential acts that you could tease for spring at all?
Well, if I told y'all, then we probably couldn't get them. But stay tuned for Eagle Palooza. It's going to be a great show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, as the student government president, what does it mean to see all these students out here enjoying activities put on by parts of the student government?
Honestly, it's quite thrilling to see a lot of students show up to this concert. I mean, it's part of your fee and this is your money out of work by the SGA. So it's actually fascinating to see this amount of people showing up to the concert. And most importantly, help us select your next artist. Every single time concert finishes, we always release the voting for next year. So I'm very excited that all students are showing up.
Perfect segue into the next question. Is there a certain artist you'd want to see for spring's concert?
Honestly, I want to see the artist that our student body selects. That's why it's important for you guys to vote. I honestly can have a preference, but it's what you want. So that's a great question, actually.
So are you parents or alumni of the university?
Both.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So what drove you to come back for Alumni and Parents Weekend?
My daughter is enrolled in the aviation maintenance program here, so we decided to come back and just support her and her efforts and see how she was getting along. It's her freshman year.
Yeah, that's so cool. And have you been back for previous homecoming weekends before?
No, this is my first one.
Yep. And as a parent of a Riddle student, what does it mean to you to see all the activities that are put on for students throughout the semester?
Well, it's fantastic. From when I went here, none of this was available. So the campus is obviously beautiful, and nothing like what it was like when I was here. But the opportunities available here are fantastic. I'm very impressed with the whole thing.
What a concert. It was so much fun getting to see Neon Trees and Dea perform. Bringing things back to the Avion, over this past weekend, we sent a delegation to the Associate Collegiate Press Conference in New Orleans, where news and media organizations from around the country gathered for a weekend of learning and collaboration.
There, the delegation engaged in workshops, roundtable discussions, keynote sessions, and most importantly, some awards.
That's right, Brian. The Avion was proud to bring home 2 awards, 8th place for individual page design and 3rd place for our broadcast program.
Even though the Avion broadcast is just a year and a half old and completely student-run, we are still bringing home national awards, and we are exceptionally proud of our entire broadcast team.
And most importantly, thank you to our viewers for your continued support. For a school that doesn't have a journalism program, it's so exciting to be able to bring home awards like this and show that, student-run work in broadcast journalism really does go far.
And I'm so happy to be a part of it. An exciting week filled with homecoming events, awards, and more. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Avion broadcast.
Have a great week, Eagles.